So you've downloaded the HorseLinc app and you've created a profile as a service provider, and now you want to send an invoice. There are two ways you can send an invoice: to a horse that's already on the app and the owner has added you, owner or trainer has added you as a trusted service provider, or someone who is not on the app yet. Now let's say you did also some work for a horse that day that is not on the app. It's not here on your horses tab. I call the horse Coco. You type in Coco. Nope, I don't have a Coco. So you would go back to the payments tab. In your drafts tab, in the payments tab, there's another create invoice button here. Now by tapping on that create invoice, there's a row at the top called search or add horse. And so if you would like, you do want HorseLinc to access your contacts, that will show you any contacts in your phone that have horse profiles created for them that you can search through and invoice through there. You can also search for linked horses. So let's say, Jack or Spot, we could have searched for from here as well to create the invoice. Or we know Coco's not in there, so we're going to add a new horse. The only information that's required is Coco's name. So we type in Coco. You can fill in the rest of that information if you'd like, but the only thing that's required is their barn name. And you go to next. And it's going to take you to another invoice looking screen where you can select the service. Let's say we trimmed Coco. Done. Again, same as the other invoice, you can select services, you can change the quantities, and you can add custom services. Now what this invoice does is it gives you the set invoice method option here. We can either text or email this to our client. So text is usually the easiest. It'll let you search for contacts in your phone number, in your phone. I'm going to send this to a friend of mine named Kelly Hamlet. And you can see here that the rest of this information is optional. And again, it gives you the option to add a note to the horse manager. Now, when I send this text message, when we go to next, it'll again send you to this screen where you can confirm and submit invoice or save it to drafts. And again, saving it to drafts will lump them all together, being sent to the same person. Confirm it. Once we tap on confirm and submit invoice, though, what it will do is it will send them a text with a smart link included. So it'll say, I'm logged in here as Stacy Snyder. It'll say, Stacy Snyder has sent you an invoice for X dollars. Please go to HorseLinc at this link to pay the invoice. And so once we'll hit confirm and submit invoice. Now the link in there is a smart link. If they have not downloaded the app yet, it will take them to the Apple Store or Google Play to download the app. Once they create their profile in there, it will automatically take them to your invoice. If they have already downloaded the app, they just didn't have a profile for Coco, when they go to the app and log in, it will take them to the horse's screen where it will create a start of a profile for Coco with his name and take them then directly to your invoice for Coco to be able to pay. Again, here you can see in the submitted tab, there's Coco's invoice that we sent out. As the horse managers pay their invoices, they automatically get moved over to the paid tab. So you always have in your submitted tab here, you can always see who still owes you money. From within these invoices, you can always edit them. You can also mark them as paid if you submit an invoice to them and then they hand you a wad of cash or write you a check or something on the spot. You can mark it as paid and it moves it to your paid folder or paid tab without processing any payments through the app. You can also use the send payment reminder button on this screen to send them a notification and a text that there's an invoice out there that needs to be paid for you. So that you can send invoices and get paid and save yourself time and money through HorseLinc.